Good morning. Welcome back to my side of the room. Today we are going to do cruise nails, specifically Margaritaville at Sea cruise nails, which is completely different than doing Disney cruise nails. So I had to put some thought into this, and I will show you my process. And I really liked doing this, so I think I'm going to try and do this more often. All right. As usual, there are 800 bottles of nail polish on my desk and a whole bunch of stamps, but these are all for today. All right, these are mostly for today. Some of these haven't been labeled and put away yet. Hang on, I gotta grab that before Linda gets it. Okay. All right, so this is what I've done. I made an inspiration page. I'm so excited about this. And I'm really excited because I have my packing list on one side and then my inspiration on the other side. And I think I'm going to flip it so that it's like this. So I started the next cruise here, but I think I'm going to move that packing list to here and then my nail inspo here so that they're together. I like that idea. Okay, so I posted on a Holo Taco Facebook page that I'm in, a group, what I was doing, showed them the couple of ideas that I already had, and then I asked them for ideas. And this was the list that I compiled from what they said and what I thought. And the ones that are starred are the ones that I've decided I could probably do. Then I drew rough nails here, left hand, right hand. Obviously the thumb's the biggest and the pinky's the littlest. And the other three are all basically the same. And then I was coming up with color palettes. So I looked up Parrot, and these are the colors that came up for color on our color palette for a parrot. So I found, and these are all Holo Taco. I found the 5 that most closely matched what they said, and I wrote my little coding system. Holo Taco is 34, and then the other number, Linda, really? Against the metal? The other 2 digits are what number polish it is, so that I can find things easily. I know on my nail swatches, if I see that I want a 3415, I know 34 is Holo Taco. I'm sorry if I'm screaming, but the dog is playing with a rawhide, a hard rawhide, against the metal of the desk, which is one of her favorite places. So this is if I went with a parrot theme. Then I looked up a Caribbean sunset, and those are basically the colors that I came up with. And then I said Margaritaville palette, and these are the colors that came up for Margaritaville. And then these are just 4 bluish greens. This one's a Target. The next 2 are LA Colors. And then this last one is the KB Shimmer. Just, he wants me, Ethan sent me a picture of the funnels from the ship. The cruise ship has 3 funnels, and they've got palm trees on them. So I have palm trees on here. So I thought, okay, I'll do a funnel as one of my nails, you know, with like the black lines on the top and then the palm tree. But the funnel is painted kind of a bluish green, and we can't seem to find it. I have to have it. I need to pull up some more pictures and see if I can get a better shot of it. But I'm thinking it might be like a little lighter than this. It's got to be lighter than this because this is coming up pretty dark. I'll find it. You don't have 1,200 bottles of nail polish and not have the color you need. I gotta have it. I just haven't found it yet. So this is what I did. So I don't know which color palette would you go with, because I'm really torn. Ethan said go with parrot because parrot heads. But I'm not a parrot head. I'm leaning toward either this one or this one. He thought I was going to use all of these colors. So some of these are duplicated. That one's that. That one's that. That one's that. So there's really not that many colors here. But we'll see. So the ones that I decided that I could do for sure, I'm going to put a salt shaker on my pinky. That should be easy. I can freehand that. I found a guitar stamp. I could do a guitar. Musical notes was something somebody said. Drinks, obviously. And I've got stamps for that. Somebody said limes. I can do limes for sure. I've got stamps for that. Latitude. Latitude and longitude are a big deal. And they call it trop rock. Did you know this? You probably knew this. I didn't know this until I had a friend who actually, I know somebody who actually does trop rock, and I like his stuff. His name is Danny Alvarez, in case you're interested. You can find him online. Couple of really good songs. His, why can't I think of the name of this song? Current Situation is one of them. And the other one, I like the other one even more. And right at the second, cannot think of it, but it'll come to me and I'll yell it out later. Cheeseburger was an idea. And I could have swore I had a stamp for cheeseburger. I do not have a stamp for cheeseburger, and I'm not sure I can freehand that, but I might try. And then there's a sunset gradient. I'm thinking sunset gradient with a palm tree in front of it if I don't do the ship funnel. And I think I'm going to do the ship funnel. So we'll see where this takes us. But I really want to like stick with a palette. So I really need to figure out which one of these I want to use. Maybe by figuring out which of these, what palette goes best with each of these, maybe I can narrow it down that way. We'll see. Nail situation. Too dang long for typing, I'll tell you that. This one is cracked right here. So this one has a extra 2 layers on it of builder gel. So it's an odd shape, but that's okay. What are you going to do? This one is cracked in a couple of spaces on the side. So that one's got builder gel. Everybody else is okay. This one, I scratched myself this morning at the dog park. So that's got a nice little scratch. I scratched it with the side of one of these. Linda, darling, can you not do that against the metal, please? Don't look at me like you're not doing anything. Okay. I really don't want to do a shark. Although Finn's is the name of the dining room, the main dining room on the ship. I'm really excited about this. I don't know anything about Jimmy Buffett other than a couple of his songs. I could probably point to them. Okay, we're done. And then it's just a 2-night, and it's out of Palm Beach, which we've never been to, which is kind of between Fort Lauderdale and Miami on the east coast of Florida. So it's about 2.5 hour drive. I'm gonna kill you, dog. Can we move that? Can we move it over here? Let's move it over here. How about we play over there? There you go. So we are going to go to breakfast tomorrow morning. I found a restaurant right by the house called Latitude and Longitude. It's at the Marriott, right near our apartment. So I thought that was kind of cool because we were trying to stick with a Margaritaville or a Jimmy Buffett kind of theme. And Margaritaville Resort really doesn't have much in the way of breakfast. So I was excited to find this place right around the corner. So we're going to do Latitude and Longitude for breakfast, and then we're going to take the dogs to Disney World, and they're going to go to their kennel for the 2 nights. They're going to get groomed, which is exciting. They so need it. I'm just talking. I could be working, but I really need to pick a color palette. So let me work on that. Okay, I came up with my last nail. I'm going to do a kind of a clock with a 5, because it's 5 o'clock somewhere. So I came up with which color I'm going to use for the background for each nail. And I'm going to use all 3 palettes. We're going to see how this works. And we'll go from there. So I'm going to start painting. So basically the plan is random color, not random. They've been selected specifically for these jobs, but each nail will be a different color. And I only have to do 1 gradient. Okay, this one's getting the gradient, so let's liquid latex around it. Okay. So why Margaritaville at sea? We're desperate for a getaway. We want to go on a cruise before our next cruise, and it's super cheap. You can find some amazing deals for this ship. And it just looks like fun. It just looks like a kind of a fun vibe. So she's back with the toy on the metal again. So we decided we'd give it a try. It's only 2 nights. It's an older ship. It's a I want to say repurposed because it was a cruise ship. But it used to belong to another company. I think Costa? I could be wrong. I might be getting my ships mixed up. And so the ship's like 30 some years old. So the bathroom's going to be really tiny. The outlet situation is going to be next to non-existent. But we don't care because, like I said, it's just 2 nights. We've got a real nice power strip that's even got USB ports. I figure we should have it anyway. I bought a plug-in adapter for European outlets. We're not going to Europe, but there's always a European outlet on a cruise ship, and for us, it's just wasted outlet space because we don't have a converter. And so now we do. She's at it again. Should really see how long this nail is. Okay. About there. I love how I cannot draw straight lines with this. Why can't I do straight lines? That's so weird. I figured out why my gradients are always crooked. Oh, I forgot to do a base coat. How many of you were going, no, you forgot the base coat? All right, I'll put a base coat on there. Okay, there's a base coat. I'll let that dry. I forgot to tell you any of my color names. So this is I'm Live. These are all Holo Taco. This is the Flores Guava, which is such a cruise color to me. And this is Butterscotch Hop. Definitely going to take more than one. Karen, it's okay. Just a neighbor going in their apartment. She's convinced the hall belongs to her. Okay, that's going to take quite a few. For some reason, I'm Live is not doing anything. Let's give it a little help. All right. Okay, this one is Seafoam Home. That's not right. Son of a gun. That was supposed to be Mint Mojito. Shoot, wrong color. Let me take that off and start that nail over. It was Matcha Maker, not Mint Mojito. Jeez. I'm having talking trouble today. Okay, this one is What Do You Pink? I love when nail polishes have funny names. Okay, this one is Seafoam Home. Double check my chart just to make sure what I wrote down. Yes. This one is Bring Me the Teal. All right, this one is going to be Left on Red. Okay, this one is Green Screen. It won't open. There we go. And then the last nail is going to be Bet Bet Blue. And then I'll make sure everybody's got 2 coats. And that we're drying. And then we can move on to the art portion of it. Gotta clean that one up. That one's a mess. All right. So I'm working on Crew's nails. Ethan is working on Crew's shirt. Okay, this is going to be my clock. And we're going to go there. Probably could have used some liquid latex. I didn't think it was going to go that far over. Let me clean that up. Okay. All right. That's what I wanted. Perfection. Woohoo! Very happy with that. Now I have to do the 5. It looks like an eye, doesn't it? It's not. It's a clock. When I add the 5, it'll make much more sense. All right. I think this is the color I want. We'll find out in a minute. Depends on how it's going to lift. Yeah, that's too see-through. Why is this so see-through? I think it needs to be mixed better. I don't think it's mixed very well. So let's pull out the mixer. Here's the mixer. Let me get the right size cap thing for it. Maybe you? Yes. Do that. Do that. And we mix. Now let's see if it's any thicker. Because that seemed awfully watery. It still seems pretty watery. This might not be what I want. I want to do the 5 on this nail, but I need it to show up really well. But I want it to be fabulous. Let me just try plain silver, which also needs to be mixed. that is crazy thick. All right, let's try that. Let's see if that works. Oops. Nice if that was clean. Oops. Screwed that up. All right, let me fix this. Okay. So I did the 5 with the silver, but you really can't see it. I don't know, smudgy now. This is Aphrodite. This is Maniology. I'm gonna try this. Hang on, I gotta clean this off. It'll be okay to just put it over it because it's not that. It might lend something to it, especially if I hit it correct. Uh-oh, where'd it go? There it is. Okay. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Haha. All right, fine. Okay, this nail's getting a lizard. So on this plate I have that lizard, that lizard, that lizard, and that lizard. And I was thinking of just doing this. I can do them in a dark green or I can do them in black. It just feels like, you know, lounge lizardy. I have no idea if that's Jimmy Buffett. It probably isn't. Let's stick with our theme and let's do Bring Me the Teal. I'll make a teal lizard. I cleaned everything I need to clean here. Okay, I'll clean. Oh, that did not pick up. Let's try that again, because that was not a good lizard. Okay, I'm going to try black because that teal isn't working. So let's do black and see if it was the polish that was the problem. Yeah, it was the polish that was the problem. Okay, no worries. Sorry, I know you can't see this, but it's either you see it or I see it, and I think it's more important that I see it. There we go. Got a lizard on my nail. Okay. All right. I'm going to do some lines for the top of my funnel. So I put on some protective peel there so that I can do this with minimal mess. Let's see. Okay, decent pickup. I'll take that. And I want to do a few lines. Oh no! Well, that stinks. Let me try and see if I can get that off. Okay, crisis averted. I got off the black that I accidentally stuck on. I repainted just to kind of clean it up a little bit. I want to do more stripes in between those other stripes, but now I'm afraid. I'm going to try it anyway. Because what fun is it if you don't mess it up at least once, right? We've already had our once. Okay. Let's see if I can place these where I want them. I'm pretty sure I just did those right over the other ones. Okay, we're gonna let it go because I just screwed up the bottom again. Okay, I have fixed the green again. We're gonna not touch it anymore, and everything's gonna be fine when I have to draw a palm tree on there, and when I top coat it, nobody will ever know that we messed it up and it's a bunch of different layers. All right, I gotta clean this black off the top, and then we need to draw a salt shaker. Okay, I don't know how to draw a a salt shaker. But we're going to pretend I do. How's that? All right, this is not so milky white. And a little detail brush. Oh boy. Okay, so let's do the bottom of the salt shaker. And then it's going to go like kind of like that. Okay. Okay. I know it's bumpy, but again, it's not going to matter once we top coat it. Okay, we need silver for the top. And this is just a Born Pretty stamping polish that happens to be like the thinnest silver or the finest. I have an idea. How about more light? There we go. Okay. All right. I'm going to let that one dry, and then we'll put the S on, and we'll put some dots on top for the salt shaker. That's not bad. My funnel has lines. Now we just need a palm tree. Careful. My clock is kind of done. All right, other hand time. Okay, I've got a Born Pretty plate L002. It's decoration. And there's a line of musical notes. Or this is Clear Jelly Stamper 122. And this has a whole bunch of notes. It's got the bars. I kind of like the swirly one, which is really what that is. This is all in once. And this one you can do however you want. But I think I'm okay with just that. It's not like I'm putting a song on. And in an attempt to keep the mess to a minimum, I've put liquid latex on both sides. So the plan is to put a guitar on my pinky and have musical notes coming, I'd say from the guitar, but my pinky is so much shorter than that finger. It's going to have to be implied that that's where they're coming from. She's got a lot of black accents going on here. But it's just how it's working out. Okay. So we have that. This. clean up this. I'm making enough of a mess. Thank you very much. And I went on an angle so I could get as much on as I could. Oh, that's cute. Okay, that worked. Okay, this is a Maniology plate, XM058, and it's all piratey. And this is one of my favorite stamps, and I've done this before with, I think I did gold with, like burgundy underneath it, or it might have been burgundy with gold underneath it. I can't remember, but I have a red thumb here, and we're going to try this stamp in gold. If it doesn't work, we're going to redo the whole thing. I need liquid latex again, because it's kind of a big stamp. Good. Oops. Look how good I gouged myself. Do I need to do the whole thing or just the sides? I think just the sides. Alright, so I have two of these lace. I think these came from... I think they came from Maniology. Oh, nope, Twinkle Tea. Did this other one come from Twinkle Tea? Yes. So the pink one is really thick, and the green one is really runny, and I don't know why. Okay, I really don't, doesn't matter. So we're gonna do that. I think with gold. This one is gonna get limes. Oh, yes, I pulled that out. So I'll need to do a green stamp for that. So that's gonna need liquid latex too, because that's a full-on stamp. And I literally just cleaned this off. I used a tweezers and pulled all the gunked off stuff. Most of the gunked off stuff off the handle. You see it's still some on there. The whole handle was just covered in it. And I don't know why it got so weird and so thick. The bottle's half empty though. Probably because I just pulled all that out. Okay. I'm going to let these dry. This one's almost dry. What's going on this nail? A drink. Okay, good. Okay, we're going to do this in gold on this finger. I just said all this, the camera wasn't on. I do that so often. I can't. You have no idea how often I refilm what I've just said. This one got a liquid latex because this one is going to have the limes on it, and that's a full nail stamp. So I'll do that in green. This one is going to be a drink, so that does not need liquid latex. And this one's going to be the guitar, so that one doesn't need liquid latex either. So this one's about dry. We're going to try gold, and if it doesn't work, then we're going to go to, I guess, black. Where's that gold that I like? There it is. So this is my favorite gold stamp. This is Lost Gold by Maniology, and it's, as you can see, because it's not in focus, it's holographic. I also switched from a round stamper to a square stamper or rectangle because I want to make sure I get this whole image. Oh, gold might not work. Oh boy, it's pretty though. Not sure this is gonna work. Oh, that's awfully messy. That did not work in my opinion. Let me redo it. Okay, not 100% sure why that didn't work, so let's try it again and see if we can get it to work this time. I think I had all kinds of issues there. My scrape was bad, the stamp didn't work. I don't know. Much better. Oh, please stamp good. Please stamp good. It's subtle, but it's pretty. Okay, that worked. Whew. Okay, next up we have to make a decision. They're very, very close. The Maniology one might be slightly more pigmented. It's called Sour Apple versus Here for the Payday. I'm torn. I really want to try and stick with Holo Taco, but I also want to do something I know is going to work. Okay, we're going to do this one as limes. I'm not happy with that pickup. Okay, take two. I don't think I like my scraping. I think that's where I'm running into a problem. I'm not liking how I'm scraping these things. There we go. Look at that. So much better. Limes. All right. Okay, I really like that one. I think that came out super cute. And it's like slightly crooked, so I think it gives it a little quirkiness. Okay, slight change of plans on this finger. Instead of putting the drink there, I'm going to put the drink on this because I forgot I did this the other day. I made a sticker to put on one of my nails. I did little flip-flops and I completely forgot, so we're going to put that here. So what we need to do is we need to make this nail tacky, and you do that with a base coat. In this case I have an Orly Bonder, which you put on, wait about 30 seconds for it to be tacky, and then put your sticker on. And this is nice because it doesn't stick to anything other than where you put it. So, okay. That's probably massively crooked. It's not horrible. Okay. Let's get rid of those edges. All right, I'm going to show you how I do this one. I've got a brush dipped in acetone, and I just touch the parts I want to get rid of. Really? That much out of focus? Just keep doing it until it's cleaned up. And it just kind of dissolves it. Be careful you don't touch the design you want to keep. All right, guitar and the drink. And I think this is the plate I thought had the hamburger. Maniology MXM038. It's a bunch of picnic food. And there's a sandwich and a sub and another sandwich and a pie and watermelon. I don't know why I thought there was a hamburger on here, but there isn't. Okay, so we have this drink here in like a mason jar kind of thing. Here's my guitar over here. And then I have a Big Bang, a Beauty Big Bang, which is Maniology. But this was XL002. And there's a whole bunch of drinks on this one. So I have to pick one of these drinks, and I think I'm going to go with that one. Although the coconut would be super simple, because that one doesn't have to be colored in. That's just a coconut. Coconut would be kind of cool. But I think I'm going to do this. And then the guitar. So let's, these need to go on stamps. Okay, I don't even know where this stamp came from. All of a sudden it was sitting right in front of me. This is the one I've been using. That's weird. Okay, don't know how that happened. I want... Do I want black or do I want brown? Let's do brown. Let's do the darkest brown I can find. Okay. We had lunch. Now I'm back. So, knowing that they weren't going to work, I tried Espresso Your Hollow and Fairy Tale, because those are like the two darkest browns I've got. What ended up working was Magical Mustache, which is what I thought was going to work, but it's not as dark as it was in my head. So we're going to color our guitar in with See Y'all Later Chai and anything else? I think a little dot of black where the hole is. And then maybe I'll do that side part. Is this even in focus? There you go. Maybe I'll do that side part in Magical Mustache. So, let me get something to use as a palette. Everything I grab has the word Maniology stamped on it. And where did I put that brush? I finally started the laundry. And Ethan surprised me and he made us matching shirts for embarkation. Which is cute. We filmed an expectation video about the cruise. I can't see what I'm doing. Oh, that's an idea. I'll take off my glasses and look at the camera lens. Will that help? Black. Literally, I'm just going to need a dot. Okay, not perfect, but cute. All right, now I need, maybe I'll use Fairy Tale. It'll work. What if I could fix this side without ruining it? Haha. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry. And then I need to do my drink. So let's highlight the drink in what color? What color should I highlight the drink in? I mean, the obvious is black, but so what are our choices? Black, brown, blue, silver. Silver would be cool, except then the fruit is silver. White. White. The answer is white. Do I have Holo Taco white out on the table? I have every other Holo Taco on the table. Nope, I put it away. Okay. All right. Yeah, it did not work. Try that again. I'd say you'd be surprised at how many times that happens, but I bet you wouldn't. It's a lot. Nope. All right. Troubleshooting. Is it the polish? Is it the stamper? Let's try the stamper. Maybe that's the problem. Let's make sure this is clean. Where'd that other round one go? Here it is. If this doesn't work, then it's the polish, because I've used this stamping plate. It's the polish. It doesn't want to stamp. It's making Linda gag. Let's clean this. Okay, no more milky white. Let's go to stamping polish white. Bam White by Maniology. Have to shake the bottle. All right. That is much thinner. So you could already tell it was going to work. Just see the difference. Okay, we got all the crap picked up. All right, time to color. All right, I think, let's see. We are putting it on the snail, which once it gets top coated will look fine. It's a mess right now. We're going to put it on that. So we need to avoid those three colors. So what color drink should we do? I'm going to start with a little bit of silver and do the ice cubes. Okay. Then, let's see. We don't want to do purple or coral or yellow. We could do red, green, blue, pink. We could do like a banana yellow. We could do see y'all later chai and make it maybe like a cream. Maybe we should make it like a cream color, because it could be a what do you call it? What do you call it? Pina colada. We can make it a pina colada. What do I have halotaka wise that'll fit that bill? Anything? Okay, I have nothing halotaka wise that fits that description. However, I have this OPI sitting out from another manicure that I should never put it away. That would make a pretty drink, wouldn't it? That's kind of iridescent. Dancing keeps me on my toes. Let's do this. Worst case scenario, we wipe it off and we start over again, right? It doesn't really matter. Okay. And then we'll make that piece of fruit on the side pineapple. That's okay. I don't know. Pineapple. What can we do for pineapple? Oh. Banana hacks. Okay, and then just a little bit of green for the leaf. So I'm going to grab green screen just to fill in the leaf. Whoa, way too much. Okay, let's see how that looks. It's okay. All right, I am now going to freehand draw the palm tree from, where's green screen? The funnel of Margaritaville at Sea ship. Do not expect much here, folks. Black, 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 blue. Give me, this is, that's Wicked Potion. Why can't I find the black? My hand was on it. It's funny. Okay. Here goes absolutely nothing. You ready? You know, it would be fantastic if I had a picture of this up in front of me. All right, I basically had to do that off camera because the picture of the ship that I needed was on my phone. And I tried pulling it up. Tried pulling up a video on YouTube to like get a shot, but it's from the side. Ethan took a photo of the TV. He was watching the port cam, so he got a photo from the side. And okay, it's not perfect, but that's not bad. Hang on. While I was doing this, all of my paint's dried out. Brown. Okay, that's not bad. That's not great, but that's not bad. Okay, we have to finish our salt shaker. Oh, let's do the S first. Okay, so this is from Clear Jelly Stamper. I don't know the plate number. I don't see it, but it's got a whole bunch of different sizes and a couple of different fonts. Let's see. We need something that's going to fit on that pinky. I wonder if that'll fit. It might be too big. Maybe the little s? Maybe the little s. Yeah, I think that one. Okay, going with black. Oops, like whacking the camera. All right, I got an S. Now I want to do some, I need some black. I'm going to do some outlining and I'm going to do some dots on the top for my salt shaker holes. Okay, I'm going to give it a couple more dots just to keep it from looking like a little face. Okay. That's cute. Okay. All right. Let that dry. Oh, I put stuff on that and then I forgot. All right, that'll work. Okay, what's left? The guitar. Is it seriously it? Hang on, let me Orly bonder here. That can't be right. I can't be basically done. Let's check. What else do we need to do? All right, so done, 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 done. Oh my goodness, just a guitar. Where'd the guitar go? There it is. My goodness. Did it. Oh, wrong direction. Okay, I need to top coat them. I might need to add a little bit of sparkle on a couple of them. And then my Jimmy Buffett nails are done. Holy cow. That took a couple bottles of nail polish, didn't it? I love it. I think they're so cool. All right, all that work for a 2-day cruise. That sounds about right. All right, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it.